I'm Ivan, this is the Garage Audit. Welcome to Thor Media. Today, we're going to be visiting Spencer at Detailing Experts. Let's go check out his shop. How are you today, sir?
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Excellent.
Welcome to the shop.
Here's a microphone for you.
Perfect.
So, Madison, Iowa, Detailing Experts. How long have you been doing this?
We're not in Madison, we're in Cedar Rapids.
Okay.
Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
Okay.
And, I'm doing great. I mean, I can't complain much. We're doing dealership vehicles, customer vehicles, ceramic coating, all you can name it. I mean, we do it just about everything here.
Good. And how long have you been at it?
I've been at it as personally for 20 plus years, professionally in my own business, roughly moving on to 6 years now.
Excellent.
Yep.
Okay. And tell us about your location. So, rented shop?
Yep. So commercial unit, about 1,200 square feet, 14-foot doors, 14-foot ceilings. It's fully heated, no AC, so it gets very hot, very muggy quick.
Yeah. And about 30 feet wide, 55 deep or so?
I believe so. So. Yep. And
Okay.
we got my own little bathroom, utility sink, power washer, air compressors, stuff you name it, we can have it.
Yeah. Okay. Let's move into the shop a little bit. So you do have a drain, which is something that's great. Not many shops have a drain, unfortunately.
Yep.
Your pressure washer, tell me about it. What is it?
Pressure washers over here, which we are getting a plumber to come in here shortly to run a water line from my water, come all the way over to here, and it's going to hook up to my power washer and a separate line for the fill station, because at the end of the day, following your videos, efficiency matters most. So if you can have faster, reach or process, you be much more quicker in your business, and it's just overall easier on you. I mean, it's not walking from one end to the other end shop to fill up the bucket, carrying the buckets, bending over backwards. So
Right.
that's one improvement we're going to be doing here shortly. And then my next improvement is to get an air compressor on a different electric line.
Okay.
And probably in the bathroom so it stays quieter.
Good. The Master Force brand, not many people know because it's a Midwest thing. If you know Menards, you know Master Force. It's their home brand, so good quality products. And if you're not from the Midwest and driving through the Midwest, you see a Menards, stop, take a look. If you're a hardware store junkie, it's worth it.
Menards is definitely the best one. I've been in New York, Florida. I love Menards.
Yeah, exactly. Same here. So the drain is nice. This was incorporated already in the building when you bought it?
Yep. Drain was already here. Bathroom was already here.
Yeah.
I haven't really done any much improvement wise. I'm shortly, like I said, the plumber, that's going to be new.
Yeah.
The electric is going to be probably the newest add-on too. I think we're running at a 170. Running at 180, I think, and I want to try to run 220 just to hold up the power that we have running plugged in.
Yeah, okay.
Obviously, my lights had been added on to the ceiling, or not to the ceiling, the walls,
right,
to get better lighting. But as I found out, I need more lighting everywhere.
Yeah, every shop needs more lighting, trust me. It's part of it. Once you get to that stage of having enough lighting, you realize just how dark of a cave you were working in before. With the door open, it's great. You got a lot of natural light coming in, but in the winter, you're not getting that light. So
no.
And in Iowa, you have winter a couple months of the year, so you can't leave the door open year round.
No.
Electrical wise, it's surface mounted, so you can change things. How are you liking the hex lights?
I love the hex light. These one in particular, I got from Costco, $99 a box. You get about 5 hexagons in a box.
Yeah.
And this is about 3 boxes on this wall, 2 boxes on this wall. I definitely want to go probably another 3 or 4 boxes down on this wall, and probably 1 or 2 more in there. So So it's definitely a great add-on.
Yeah.
And then the next thing I also want to do is the color hexon, because I have seen many detailers post where it's just the white light, but then they have the neon or color square box that went around it.
Yes.
It made a really good touch to the person's vehicle when you're showing it off. So that'd
Good.
probably be another thing I'm gonna do.
Yeah. Now this car is just completed. You put a ceramic coating on this one, so
Yep.
it's ready to go to the customer. How many cars do you do per day typically?
So in a typical cases, I usually can run about 2 to 4 cars a day. If it's heavily, dirty, contaminated, I try to just do the one, just because I want them to be clean from inside out, and it doesn't matter how long it takes me as long as we pay accordingly for what we're doing.
Yeah. Okay. And you try to bill out at how much per hour typically?
Uh, so when I did my hourly rate that you teach,
Yeah.
I should be pushing about $126.38.
Okay.
Not pushing that. Pushing close to 85, an hour.
Okay.
So just about 40, $50 short than what I should really realistically make.
Yeah.
That's where dealership comes in. I run 4 dealership contracts right now. I would like to get 2 more if you guys are watching. This helps me with the flow during winter,
Yeah.
because it starts to die off. So dealership really helps with the backflow.
Yeah. And a dealership, you can charge your hourly rate. A lot of detailers, when they approach a dealership, they're almost begging for work. And the dealership senses that sense of urgency. And from there, they're going to try to lowball you. But dealerships, if you offer them a high quality service and good fast turnaround time, the price becomes less important to them.
Yeah, and I have found myself competing with our detailers in the market. So again, for those who are watching right here in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, try to just price yourself accordingly. Let's not race to the bottom. There's enough cars out there. Dealerships, they will pay.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, they are making millions of dollars a year selling cars. Why can't they pay a detailer to do the car correctly for their customers?
Yeah, no, they're actually happy to pay, again, if you have a fast turnaround time and they don't have to go back after you. If they're afraid to open the door and show the customer, the buyer, a car, in case they might move the seat and know there might still be something under the seat, or they reach into the seat back pocket and there's something in there, or they put the back seat down, eliminating those fears for the dealership really makes it a lot easier for them to want to pay you.
Yep.
Yeah. Now, you've been in detailing for a number of years. What do you like about detailing?
The satisfactory for dirty becomes clean again. Overall, I love when a customer is happy.
Yep.
I love when a customer smiles about their vehicle. But how we got to that point was because of transformation.
Right.
The dirty to clean. Especially in my situation, I like to show photos to my customer of what their car used to look like.
Yeah.
And then I drop it down, they see it looking clean again.
Yeah.
So kind of like that old TV show, Home Improvement, where they have the bus right in front of their house, and then when they say move that bus, they get a whole brand new house.
Yeah.
It's kind of like what I do here.
Okay.
I'll show them a dirty picture or their vehicle, how dirty it was, and I'll just say, hey, this is what it looks like now.
Excellent.
So
what is it you don't like about detailing?
kind of controversial on this subject here, but the main thing is when a customer says it's not that dirty.
Yeah.
That is overall the biggest pet peeve of mine,
Yes.
because it's 90% of customer, it's not that dirty. I just had it clean, or it well kept.
Yeah.
But when
We
I
all know what
ask
that means.
when I ask these customer, how long have you had your vehicle? How long you've been driving it, and they say anywhere between 5, 7, 10 years, and it's like, okay, when have you had it professionally detailed? And they say never.
Yeah.
And your question or your statement is not true. It's definitely dirtier than what it is, especially when it's underneath the seat, in between the seat. I generally like to call it the black hole.
Yeah.
Everything goes in, it's forgotten. Nobody knows about it.
Yeah.
And until you move it around, up and back and forth for the customer, and they see all the fries just sitting there.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's my biggest thing that I don't like about detailing is that quote. The other thing I don't like about detailing, when it comes to detailing, is it feels like work.
Okay.
I don't want to feel like I have to come in to a dead end job. I want to come in where it's a happy place. I enjoy it. I love it. Every car goes out. They're happy. But when I start to feel like it's stressful, it's work, dead end, not doing anything with my life,
Yeah.
then I just don't like it anymore. So
Right. And detailing is a very good career if you get into it. Just you have to have the mindset of being an entrepreneur as opposed to a technician. So,
mhm.
what service is your favorite service to offer?
If I have to really think about it,
Hmm.
I would say it's probably interior.
Okay.
It time consuming, but I get the most satisfaction of like cleaning or dirtiness to cleanness
Right.
is interior. I can do a paint correction, I can do a ceramic coating, I can get swirls and scratches out, but it's like you're dealing with the same situation and everything.
Right.
Where an interior, it's a different fabric, different leather, different quality. The list is long.
Yes.
So I think overall, my favorite is interior for
Oh,
sure.
great. Not too many people say that, but it is very satisfying to do an interior, to do it well. And if you have return customers, it's even better because it's been cleaned well not so long ago, so it's easier to follow through with that. Do you offer a maintenance program?
We do. We offer your monthly maintenance. Maybe at some point we're going to start offering weekly or bi-weekly maintenance. The reason I offer monthly is because I have noticed significantly cars are not dirty within a few weeks.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make me feel right, and the gut, the heart, to keep taking $100 out of someone's pocket every 2 weeks when I could just do $100 for the month.
Yeah.
They're happy, we're happy, it's done. And then I do offer maintenance for my ceramic coating,
Good.
which is seasonal. So every 6 months, which is fall,
Yeah.
so September, October, they come back. We will, get a ceramic spray on there and get it protected through winter.
Yep.
And then May, April, we get all that salt and slush off their vehicle because Cedar Rapids, Iowa, we're dealing with a lot of salt, a lot of snow. Or
Yeah.
I guess we've been getting less snow, but it is a lot of salt.
Right.
So we have to get that off the vehicle safely, and then I give them another short-term protection that'll last them through summer.
Yeah.
So,
What's the one tool you've purchased that you can't live without?
by the way, sorry for the flies.
Yeah.
It's crazy today. The tool is my favorite, and overall the best in my entire lineup is a Tornado gun air compressor.
Okay.
I I don't think I can live without that.
Okay.
I have to have it to blow hair out, blow in between the seats. I have to have it to blow, fluff the carpet up a little bit.
Yeah.
I see myself grabbing that almost every single time I open a door.
Okay.
So that's
Good.
my favorite tool.
And what's the one that you say, why did I buy that? I never use it.
Honestly, the one I question myself a lot and why I buy it is um, steamer. Steamer. I had done the steamer thing for many years, from top to bottom on every panel, every seats, everything you can think of. But I've gotten to a point where there are so many more tools and chemicals that does the job quicker. You're not waiting for the buildup. You're not waiting to use it. So I have a steamer over there. I use it for the most dirtiest vehicle, but it's not my everyday thing.
No.
I probably grab it maybe once a week.
Okay. And what's the tool you're looking forward to purchasing or that you feel you're missing?
Good question, because I have just about every tool on the smaller scale.
Yeah.
But if I wanted to do an upgrade, I would say probably a vacuum.
Okay.
I would love to have a commercial, maybe wall mounted vacuum system where the hose is reeled in. I have shop vacs.
Yeah.
They're obviously the greatest tools ever, but it's the fact of carrying it around the car and then putting the new, plugging it in somewhere else. It's starting to become time consuming. It's not
Yeah.
efficient enough.
Okay.
So that would probably be my main thing I would like to upgrade.
Yeah. Cool. And what would you change about your shop?
AC.
Okay. Yeah. Definitely.
Overall AC.
Yeah. AC is something that a lot of people, they think it's a big investment. The money you make back from your productivity increase, especially if you have employees, definitely is worth the price of the AC. And it just makes your life a lot more comfortable when you're working. The chemicals react better, you react better. You're not sweating inside a car, dropping sweat somewhere where you just cleaned, et cetera, et cetera. Any questions you have of me?
My question to you is, when's our next event?
Yeah, probably in
Because-
October, but yeah. So we're doing this garage audit after a training session that you organized. We had, what, 8 people here roughly?
Roughly 8 people.
Yeah.
Supposed to be 10. Someone didn't show up.
Right. And they were all local detailers except for 2, but they already knew you. He worked for you for a while. He's trying to bring the community together in this area, which is great. Not too many detailers realize that other detailers in the area are not necessarily competition. Your competition is the car wash. Your competition is complacency, people who don't wash the cars. That's your competition. The other detailers in town, they're not your competition. You can actually you should work together. And you've been trying to do that in this area, and it seems to be working for you.
Yeah, that's my biggest goal. So
September or October. But yeah, definitely, if you have a shop and you're in an area where there's a lot of other detailers around, plan a training. A training is a great thing to do. It brings other people together. When you're having a training at your shop or someone else's shop, you get ideas from each other. You help each other out, and you realize that the guy up the street doing detailing isn't as bad as you thought he was, or isn't the devil, or isn't the person that's trying to drive you into the ground. No, they're there to help. And you seem to have a great relationship with all the guys, and same deal. They all knew each other. They all knew of each other, and you help each other out when help is needed.
Yep. The one thing I like to preach about the most is 3 things. Number 1, I love training. I am certified in a lot of products, a lot of brands, companies. So I want to pass that knowledge down, as much as I can without getting in trouble. But I love training. I love teaching the new detailers, even pros that have been in it for years. Like, maybe we can share ideas, share thoughts, how to be better with each other. Number 2 is I want to get to a point where if I get too busy, I can pass a client down to someone that's not busy,
Yeah.
and that I can trust that they're going to do the job right. And then number 3, overall, us detailers, stop racing to the bottom. There is money to be made, cars out there for everyone. Stop racing to the bottom. Charge accordingly, because if you are trying to do this as an entrepreneur, and trying to grow, you need to have that money to grow. Clients will come no matter what, however you charge. And usually the better clients comes when you do charge more. And when you do charge more, you get less stress because you're not crowding yourself to bring people in.
Yeah, and to add to that, the customer that you mentioned, what you hate about detailing is the customer that tells you my car is clean. When you start charging more, you'll get customers coming to you saying, oh, my car's never been this dirty. I'm ashamed to bring you my car. They bring the car and you're going, did you just have it detailed before coming here? That's the type of customer we're after, and that's the type of customer you're getting now because you've raised your prices, you've raised your standards of detailing, and you're not afraid to say no to a customer.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one thing in this industry, that as a detailer, you don't have to fix everything. And if they got their car that dirty, it's not your fault they got it that dirty, and it's not your responsibility to repair it.
And there's one thing I do want to tag on to that too, is when you get to the point in your life where you're making the money and you're doing what you're doing, there's one thing I like doing, and it's usually kind of like a charity thing.
Yeah.
I will help someone out completely free out of my own, kindness.
Yeah.
If someone's really dirty, they can't afford a professional detail, and all I have is like 20 bucks, don't even pay me. Bring it in. We'll look over it and see how you are.
Yeah.
And we will do it as a charity thing. But I
Give me
only
a good
do that.
Google review though.
I only do that though, if I'm bringing in enough capital, enough money, because if I can't bring the money in, I can't do the work. So
Yeah.
overall, you have to make sure you price yourself accordingly.
Very good. Well, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
And we'll see you in the next Garage Audit.